In Mexico, there is a strong focus on hierarchy, so it is important to speak to senior leaders during negotiations. It would be expected to speak to someone of higher seniority than you. Although it would be expected for you to be on time, it is common for senior leaders to arrive late. Since relationships are of high value, members of the negotiation can't be changed without there being an opportunity to build a new relationship. It is common in the Mexican culture for them to question what you say and even see the negotiation as a game. So it is crucial to build trust and stay consistent with the demands that you present. It is also important to not be rushed during a negotiation since it will be seen as a weakness.
In China, salary negotiations take place face to face and over a period of weeks, even months. So it is crucial that you enter into them with a clear goal of what you want to achieve. In China, negotiating is an exercise in building trust and reaching an understanding that is mutually beneficial and instead of being more of a competition like here in the US.
When interviewing for a new job, if you're offered a specific salary in a meeting, make sure to let the company know you will consider it instead of just accepting it on the spot. When negotiating a better salary at your current job, make sure you're very well prepared for your meeting with your boss. Use specific examples displaying why you are a valuable asset to the company and therefore deserve the higher pay. When there is an agreement made, make sure to obtain a paper record of the agreement signed by both you and your boss.
In Mexico, there are several holidays that employees receive paid time off for, and this includes New Year's Day as well as Mexican Independence Day. They generally work 6 days a week, but will oftentimes receive pay for 7 days. As for vacation time, employees have a set amount of days that they have time to receive pay for, depending on the job that they work for. In addition to legally mandated benefits in Mexico, some industries provide extra benefits to employees to ensure their health, well being, and overall production. And then finally, in Mexico, they have a very low rate of employees calling in sick of about 38%.
When speaking about China and requesting time off, annual paid leave is a paid benefit in China and is required if an employee has worked more than 1 year cumulatively for all employers, not just the current employer. For cumulative pay, for cumulative employment of 1 to 10 years, there are 5 days of annual leave. For less than 1 year, there is no leave, and twice that amount for service of 10 to 20 years.
Requests for time off can be made both in person or over email. It is important to know which method your employer prefers before submitting a request. When doing so over email, be straightforward from the beginning of the email as to what your intentions are, aka getting time off, and clearly list out exactly which dates you want off. Additionally, provide solid reasoning behind why you need time off and do so with as early as possible, as this will increase your chance of actually getting permission to take the time off.
According to Mexican law, just cause to fire someone include vandalism, sexual assault, false statements of work qualifications, revealing company secrets, 4 unexcused absences in a 30-day work period, and then compromises of security in the workplace. There's also several other reasons. For an employer to terminate an employee, the reasoning must be just. Oftentimes, the most common method of termination is mutual agreement between the employer and the employee. This is the most common method because it requires the employer to pay severance pay to the employee they're terminating. When firing someone, Mexican law requires that the employee receive notification of termination within 30 days of the misconduct. After these 30 days, the employee can no longer be terminated for this specific misconduct.
Also, in China, um, when firing an employee, terminating an employee in China almost always requires a good cause.
as well as severance pay. China's employment termination law always prioritizes employee job security, so it makes it um, more difficult in China to terminate a contract than in other countries.
When firing someone in the United Kingdom, it is crucial to follow a fair process, have appropriate reasons for their termination, and be consistent from one termination to the next. Once you have gathered your reasons and evidence, schedule a meeting with the employee. During this meeting, clearly communicate your intentions with the employee and make sure that they understand that they have the right to appeal the decision. When the meeting is finished, send a follow-up letter or email to the terminated employee. If you are the one on the employee side of the deal, you're the one being fired, and have been working for the company for at least 2 years, you can likely appeal the decision if the employer's reasons for doing so are insignificant. It is important to take action quickly, as you only get 3 months after being fired to appeal the process for the company to let you go.